Welcome back, ghouls and goblins. I hope you're all having a magical day. Thank you for taking the time to support the channel. Back with a new Magic the Gathering Arena standard best of one Mythic rank deck for you. Breaking down the list, talking about the strategies and synergies held within, demonstrating this within our Mythic rank gameplay footage against the best decks and players in the world right now. And of course, we'll wrap up with our final thoughts, deck review, and pack opening. So make sure to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel to help support for free. You can also go above and beyond with the Twitch Primes, the Patreon, as well as the YouTube membership, gaining you access to the exclusive Sunday members only stream here on YouTube, where we play against the community one-on-one, help you fine-tune your decks, and really whatever other things you're looking to do. Cheers. Once again, I hope you're having an absolute magical day. Let's take a look at the new deck. It's leg day, everyone. You cannot skip leg day. And this is a new Boros aggro deck, the color combination of red and white. We have a 1.9 average mana value with 22 land to support that light curve. 22 creatures to our 16 non-creatures, and we're split right down the middle here, 58 to 61%. Of course, those break 100 because we have dual color cards in the deck. We will be casting spells as well as hitting with trample. That is our main goal, right? Consistent damage output and a lot of it. Of course, we will be both protecting our own creatures as well as mitigating any threats our opponents are placing into play as well. First and foremost, protection through Lorraine's Escape for 1 mana at instant speed. Target artifact or creature gains hexproof and indestructible until the end of turn. Scry 1. We have Soul Partition for 2 mana, instant speed, exile target non-land permanent. For as long as that card remains exiled, its owner may play it and may cast that spell if it is their and not yours by paying 2 more. So opponents get taxed, you don't. So this is, I love it. You know, it's offensive and defensive. Protect your own goodies, deal with their goodies, right? And then, of course, everything else in the deck is mostly creature and damage based. That is our only forms of protection and removal. A very quick deck, so we don't need a lot of it, right? Where, some of the control and mid-range decks, their game plan is a lot longer, so they need, a lot more of those things to sustain through the, sequential turns. Anywho, let's talk about our curve. We've got a turn 1 Hopeful Initiate for 1 mana, a 1/2 with training, pay 3, remove 2 counters from creatures that you control to destroy artifact or enchantment. So, not only is this a formidable attacker that can grow every turn, but it also can act as some artifact and enchantment control as well, which Lord knows the meta is absolutely full of, so you shouldn't have a problem there. We have also 4 copies of the Monastery Swift Spear for 1. It's a 1/2 with haste and prowess, so getting that quick attack in whenever you cast a non-creature spell, it's going to get +1/+1 for the end of turn, which we have a ton of. And then 2 copies of the Shivan Devastator for 1+X with flying and haste, entering the battlefield with X, +1/+1 counters on it. So that's a really nice late game finisher if we get ever so lucky. There's 4 copies of the Illuminator Vitruzio. 2 mana, 1/1, double strike. Whenever it becomes the target of a spell you control, connive. So that's going to allow you to draw and discard. If you discard a non-land, you'll receive a +1/+1, which is pretty groovy considering it has double strike. 4 copies of the Electrostatic Infantry, 2 mana, 1/2 with trample. Whenever you cast an instant or sorcery spell, put a +1/+1 counter on the infantry. It gets bigger, it gets badder, and that trample is phenomenal. All right, and then our last creature of the deck will be the Sunrise Cavalier for 3. It's a 3/3 with trample and haste. If it's neither day nor night, it's going to become day as it enters, and whenever day becomes night or vice versa, put a +1/+1 counter on target creature you control. And did I mention it's a 3/3 with trample and haste? BEA, beautiful. All right, so we have double strike through Twinferno for 2 mana at instant speed. Target creature you control gains double strike until end of turn. Of course, we can also copy an instant or sorcery spell, which is pretty groovy if the situation calls for it. Again, that double strike will go on a trample creature or a creature with evasion, or maybe, I guess, just an unblocked creature if your opponent's tapped out as well, but that will be your priority. And moving forward, we have more double strike through Kayla's Command for 3 mana, sorcery speed, choosing 2 of the following. Creating a 2/2 token, putting a +1/+1 counter on creature, it gains double strike until end of turn. Grabbing a plains from our library into hand, then shuffling. Gaining 2 life and scrying 2, right? So a really nice variety of options here. Typically, we're taking that +1/+1 counter, We're grabbing double strike, and we are smashing home. If we need a land, great. The scry is really cool too, and of course the 2/2 definitely does not hurt because it's, you know, more field status for us. Okay, so that's where the double strike comes from. We can also push up our creatures through the Blazing Crescendo. 4 copies of this, 2 mana, instant speed. Creature gets +3/+1 until end of turn. Exile the top card of your library, and until the end of your next turn, you may play that card. That's going to help us get through our library while continuing to apply more damage, get it out on a trample. Better yet, an unblocked double strike. And then 3 copies of Angel Fire Ignition for 3, sorcery speed, putting 2 +1/+1 counters on target creature. It's going to gain Vigilance, Trample, Lifelink, Indestructible, and Haste until the end of turn, recasting it from our grave for 4 via the flashback. You know, hit up that Illuminator, give it Trample, give it Indestructible, help it Connive, BEA, beautiful. But this can go anywhere. You know, Angel Fire is really going to help us out against all of those other aggro decks. That life gain is phenomenal and very, very good. That is the entirety of the deck. We have 2 Showdown passes, 4 Forges, Defiance, and an Empire here, as well as 7 basics of each. Having a great time with this deck. Now, as we play today's matches, let me know in the comments below if you see any ways that we can improve the deck. Thank you all so much. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel, as well as don't go anywhere because we're going to tear into this pack after these matches. All right, we're going to keep 7 here. Turn 1, 2, 3, all looks very good. Wow. Not wasting any time. Phenomenal. Looking for a second white source. You should always be saving your spells. Dang, dude. Big damage here. For 1, I guess. It's going to be a race. They're on the play. Taking another 4 to 10. Oh my god. Wow. Probably should have hit with all 3. Watch us be 1 damage short. A Braid on the Cavalier. Okay. And then 1 Ronin. To 8. Should have attacked. Don't make the same mistake twice. Down to 7. Can they hit us for lethal? Probably. Why not? Ah, that was a waste of mana. Double Ronin. Down to 4. Good game. Whew. Thank you. No, that's why that play with fire should have hit the Hopeful Initiate on turn 1 and not my face. Little differences, big outcomes. Opponent goes first, we can keep 7. Illuminator, and then we get a double draw through the Crescendo, guaranteeing our 3rd land, ideally. There we go. Just raid city. Alright, 1 cut down target. Down to 16 life already. Shoulder's Edict. Alright, it's a 2-2. I'll block. Actually, no, it goes to 3-3 as well. So that's a no block. Dang, bro. Down to 13 already. Maybe they block. I'd be fine with it, I think. We're dying, you know? Let's double drop Infiltries next turn. Get our 5th land, which we can't force through the command. Oh my god. Down to 10. We have a cut down in hand still. That'd be hilarious. Trespasser taps them out. Okay. And they hit for 5. We could double block the captain, I guess. I think it's responsible. We still lose one, but should have kept it. So, we would need 6 land to do that. That's not happening. Let's save our double strike for next turn. They are tapped, which is nice. This is going to help us survive. Swing for 8. Now, do they have an Edict? You know, Liliana. Just any removal, really. 2 cards left in hand. An underdog gets blitzed. They hit for 9. We do have to block on the Trespasser. Down to 7. They draw. So this goes to 6, 7, 14. That's lethal. Good game on black. Pretty lucky they didn't have more removal. That's one of our tougher matchups. All right, we're going first here. I like it. I look it a lot, Doogie. Let's hit for 1. They probably think we're a red deck. Let's make sure they know we're not. Hit for an additional 1 damage. Ooh. Mono green deck can really put up those blockers quickly. Not a fan. Visionary. Sit for 3. Down to 15. Not a bad start. But turn 3 is where green starts to excel. You're going to chump block with the Visionary, bounce it to hand, put the land in play. We have trample, so we can be, but it's just not effective. Ooh, that's an effective blocker. Jewel Thief in Plizé. So what if we go like this? And then that'll send it to nighttime as well, right? Because this is not a cast. Do you think they have a safekeeping? It's either we come out even, we each lose one. I use it now, get the win and the trample. Or they have a safekeeping. I use it, they burn me. So I want to come out either even or ahead, which means wait. And because we waited, we are rewarded. Thank you. Let's push up the spear. Fourth land in play. Ooh, the Spinoderm is so good. Oh my lord. Let's toss it on the double strike. Swiftspear can't get through anyways. Let's just send that through. I mean, it's 8 damage if you leave it. If you block it, it is indestructible. Ugh. Not a good spot to be in, I guess, right? So they will block and mitigate most of the damage, right? I think we get in for 3. Down to 9. We've dealt with their creature. And now Day is switching again tonight. I'm going to spread the value, right? The Cavalier is the engine. So we don't want to put them there. The Illuminator is priority removal here, so we don't want to put them there, which equals the Swiftspear. Good game. On the draw, looking for better land, not finding it. Third time's a charm. Just keep our creature base. Playing very slow. Go Gadget Guardian, hit for 2. Oh yeah? Look at my baby dragon. Should be an easy win for them. They're on the play. We're going slow. Why no enlist? Very curious. Take our hit for 4. Have they bricked on 2? We can only hope. They still hit for 6. Thank you for the follow. Put it on the Durgan. Land out. Durgan for 3. Leave for 8. I'm suspecting a resolute reinforcements. No, there wasn't. So I was thinking enforcements and then the veteran, which would have been lethal. So let's play it smooth. They're breaking and flooding. We each have 3 creatures in play. Their hand has more threats than ours, almost guaranteed. Stop 2 damage. They just grab indestructible with the discard. 2 mana up still. I don't see them hitting the Cavalier. Down to 4, that's brutal. Another Guardian block. Yikes. Just flooded, dude. This is not gonna work. We tried to get their 3rd land. You want one of mine? We're definitely not out of this. Brutal Cathar gets the win. Valiant Veteran gets the win. Siege Veteran, I think, might get the win as well. Very good game. Opponent goes first. I don't love the hand, but it's there. There's no 1-drop. But we have a 2-drop. We have a 3-drop. Dimir is scary, right? So much removal. La Boost, though. Still no land. Not a fan. I might just crescendo and try to find the land if we can't, organically. Did they have their 3rd land? Yes, it's a Grixis deck. Even worse than I could have imagined. Harvester. Crew the Buster, hit for 4 to 16. Or not. You do you. They're blocking. Get the land. We would get to 3 and then to 4. We wouldn't kill it. Could be close though. I don't think we have a good answer. I mean, if we're going to target it, it's probably just to cut down as we do. And we can't attack because they didn't, right? They're playing defensively, which is smart. So we're just going to chill out. Not a good experience, but the one we're having. Gaining life. Removal of the infantry, which isn't the end of the day. And then edict on the cavalier. Okay? Not yet. We'll wait. First, it's a corpse appraiser, taking our infantry and grabbing more removal. Probably like a Gix command. Alright, second main phase. Over to us. So they're tapped out here. We're gonna look for the land. Initiate in play. Let's see what they do about this. They might be timid because I have untapped mana. Or they're just brazen because they're a Grixis player and have never lost a game in their life. Okay, I like the crescendo. Alright, we're not forced into the Twinferno. And the trample damage still goes through. Bro, come on. We get a Cavalier, which isn't the worst either. I don't know what they're roping us for. Like, do I let this combat damage through, or do I just sit there untap, like totally tapped out, waiting to untap? It's a hard decision. Okay, here comes the Gix command. Cleaning up the field. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 available mana. They have the draw. Holy Toledos. You can't interact with that Cavalier. It's not in regular exile. Or available, you know, like from the grave, if you will. There we go. So for 3, maybe. Down to 15. Shoulder's Edict. Invoke Despair, that's good too. Fair and playable. We get the 4th land. I will save the Cavalier and try to get 5 so we can either Twinferno or Crescendo it. Hit for 3 to 12. That's the fastest land they've played this game. Drawing. 5 land up. Secondary invoke, because why not? Another Buster, interesting. 3 mana up. Well, we don't get our 5th land. Do you think they have removal? We could Crescendo to 6 and double strike to 12. Is it worth the risk it? Is it worth the biscuit? No, it's not. We know they have interaction. And then we'd be dead in the water. And for 3 to 9. Should have went in with the Electrostatic there, I think, maybe, actually. It's a hard one though, because this had haste in our hand still. Discarding a land. Yeah, because next turn we're dead in the water if they remove this. We definitely should have played that Electrostatic Infantry. My bad. They could have more, you know, it's hard to say. Definitely should have, but I feel that way maybe. You heard? I mean, they've got the big blocker with the crew too, so it doesn't make things any easier. I just hope they tap out, you know? Play another Fable. And then also play something else. Play another Fable, dude. Harvester, yeah, that's a good play. Do you have one more mana to spend? Heck, spend 2 of them. I won't judge you. I'm just gonna go for it. Dang it! I knew they had it. Gate. I know we've liked the draw, but this is fine, I guess. They're tapped out. We hit for 6, down to 3. Sure wish I had that Sunrise Cavalier in hand. Discard 2, draw up to 2. Which, let's be honest, gets them an invoke. They have a draw through the Buster. They hit for... quite a bit, actually. 4, 7, 8, 9 damage. Puts us down to 7. They're just gonna kill the Devastator. Okay. That's their only move. Can we both simultaneously top deck a land and an Angel Fire? They did have the other Fable. That's awesome. For 2, make a treasure. There's half the riddle. Another counterspell coming in here. Make disappear on the infantry. No. Cut downs are active. 14. At the very least, they blood token. Two mana up. 3 with a treasure. They spend all 3 instead of 1 for the blood token, looking for Shieldred, so they can gain life via the blood. How do you not find an answer when you look through your whole deck, right? And the fact that they're struggling with the discard means that they're both lands. Never mind. I was gonna say it means that they drew all good cards, but like, maybe not. Who knows? They draw off that Buster too, still looking for answers. 3, 4, 5, 6 available mana. Up to 4 life, 3 cards in hand. They have a blood token. We could top deck the Lorraine's Escape off the top, that would be ideal. Another Harvester. 2 cards in hand, 2 blood tokens. They can easily curl. They take damage. No blocks. 5th land off the top. Pretty please. Give me that 5th land, man! Let me keep that haste in hand for as long as I can. This is going to push up the infiltrate. It's going to cause a connive. A canival. Here comes the removal. Dang it, dude. We still get to connive. They still have really good blockers. They can just kill it with the harvester. Dang, dude. They have an invoke in hand for lethal. Or they find one with the blood token. Either or. I think we might just be dead anyways. Right? Yeah, we're definitely dead. 2, 4, 7, 11. I know, it's hard to add. I'll do it, though. Good game. Salty, dude. Well, I mean, it's the same Grixis deck we've seen for 3 years, so. Alrighty, then. It's definitely a deck. We've made some adjustments to the list as we've played today's games. What you're seeing here is the final version, and I think where we are, you know, going from here. Of course, at the beginning of the video, I asked you all to let me know how we can improve the deck in the comments below. Don't hesitate. Love that engagement. Of course, you can like and subscribe as well for free. Become a YouTube member, a Patreon, or throw your Bezo bucks at me if you want to help financially. That's amazing. I hope you guys enjoy not only this deck, but all of the other decks that we have out on the channel. It's been a great experience these last couple of years. Looking forward to the next couple. Let's rip into this pack, though, you know. It's not going to open itself, HGG. Oh, whoa. I wish I was better at opening these, because we've got these Lord of the Rings collector packs coming in. Yes, I bought a box. It was $600. Canadian anyways, right? So not cheap. And obviously there's going to be some good pulls in that, so we got to get good at opening these packs. All right, here we are with our art card. Is that a Annex Sanctuary? No, a Zealot. My bad. Well, we know it's got Toxic regardless, right? Big money, no whammies. That's a full art swamp. I cannot help but see a spider when I look at that. Hex Gold / the Expanse. La Raptor. Skull Bomb, which I actually like. Font of Progress. I thought it'd be better than it was. It's hard to pop off. It's expensive. You need Tezzeret, I guess. The Incubation. The Rebirth. A random dropped card, which I don't know what it is. Bone Picker, alt art. Uh-oh. Hello! That's a good thing you didn't drop that one, HGG. Elish Norn, Mother of Machines. What a nice grab. We get a holographic predation. Be a beautiful, our rebel token. A little bit of Ellie on the side. We gotta refocus the camera while I look for the card that we dropped. Hopefully it's a freaking bomb. The camera has cut out. but I am still here. It was a bad emergence. I don't think that's great. But you know what is? Elish Norn. What a fantastic pull. Oh, HGG or blurry. I know. The new captured card takes so long to focus. I edit when I'm focusing out for the pack reveal at the start, but I guess I should edit out some time here until I focus. What do? I don't know how to get my camera to focus faster in 4K. It is what it is. Everybody, thank you all so much. Have a magical day. I know I am. Cheers. Like, comment, subscribe, become a YouTube member, Twitch Bezo Bucks, the Patreon, all that. You know, it's just any support is super, super duper appreciated. Even just the likes, the comments, and the subscriptions. Take care. Have a magical day, and we'll see you soon in the next.